Hey guys, how's it going? It's Smash King. I'm here with the Umamusume tier list, and just based on just how hard the campaign is, and just my experience playing the game. In this case, you're kind of trying to figure out who you want to play, and you can just use this tier list as a bit of an example as to how easy or hard it is to play through the campaign. Now, just to be clear, uh, having great support cards makes the job really very easy. You have like the worst campaigns, but if you have the best support cards for it, then you'll find the campaigns pretty easy. Plus, of course, as you get used to playing the game, you'll find that you'll get better and better with managing each character. So first, let's get started here. First of all, we're going straight to S tier. S tier is just, well, I don't know what X tier. I'm just gonna call this, I'm just gonna call this the Bakshin tier. We're just gonna do that. Yeah, just Bakshin. So I think we've all figured it out. You just have Sakabakushi no here. Front runner, sprint. That's all you need to do. Just spam the speed button until your finger gets tired, and you win, basically. Maybe you want to probably invest a little bit into your wit too. But she's basically just the free win button. Just literally just play this character if you just want to feel good about winning. Like 99 times out of 100, you just do that and she will win. Pretty much guaranteed. Oh, actually, let me put down here. So, for whatever reason, probably pulled about like almost 100 times on the trainee banners. Haven't pulled Grass Wonder yet. She's the only 2-star I don't have. And I'm going to put a couple more characters actually down here because I do not have them. So let's put down some of the characters here that I don't have yet. So I can't comment on them right now. There's Midger McQueen. I don't have a lot of these characters, so. Right Shower I don't have yet, Over Cap don't have yet, Satsuka don't have yet. And I think that's everyone else. I believe that's 1 and 2 stars right now. I could be wrong. Oh, I have Special Week. Special Week, actually. Should I put her... Put Special Week. Probably easy. A lot of the 3 stars are going to be pretty easy because they have their unique skills. I'm going to put Marzensky up here as well. And anyone else with 3 stars I have? Simbali Rudolph. Simbali Rudolph is actually probably like on the end of this easy tier actually. Marzensky is definitely pretty easy. She's like almost like Sakura, just have her front run and just pump most of her stats into speed and she'll probably win. You probably just need a little bit of stamina and power for Marzensky, but you also need to give her good front running skills too. So, but other than that, she's pretty simple. Special Week, also pretty easy. Like both her and Marzensky and Simbali Rudolph's unique skills are very good. They could easily come from behind and win, even if they're like say like 5th or 6th place even. I played Simbali Rudolph and Special Weeks campaigns, and the amount of times that their special just comes in and saves me is pretty numerous. Simbali Rudolph is probably on the harder end. Any horse that has any Umamusume that has to have stamina be one of the requirements, like any of them have to run long races, is pretty tough. But even with that, I managed to get Triple Crown with Simbali Rudolph, so winning the Satsuki Show, Japanese Derby, and the Kikuka Show. I believe that those are the 3. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure those are 3. But yeah, I did it pretty easily with Simbali Rudolph. Her ultimate ability is really good. Anyone else? I say Gold Ship is also... Actually, no. Probably Gold Ship's probably medium. I'll discuss her in a second. Anyone else? I believe that's most of the characters that I believe that are pretty easy. Actually, let me put Vodka up here. Vodka, I also think is pretty simple. Late Surger, pretty decent. She doesn't have any like crazy long distance races. I think she's Ari McKinnon, but I think she just has to run in it. It's her or Dara Scarlet. Right? I'm pretty sure Dara Scarlet has to have her actually win Ari McKinnon, something like that. But Vodka is pretty simple. Even on my first try with her, like just using the base version, got pretty far in the campaign. Didn't win it right away. It took me like a couple tries, but other than that, Vodka's pretty easy to race once you understand how to play the game. So yeah, Gold Ship. Gold Ship is on a medium difficulty. If you don't understand how like the stamina, you don't know the stamina requirements, or you don't know the guts requirements, or just aren't able to get Gold Ship like really good skills, she can be pretty difficult. But the end closer style which I believe is pretty unique. That not a lot of characters, if any, have the end closure style like Goldship does. We're probably gonna get more later. But for me, Goldship was a lot of fun to play. Just seeing the come from behind wins was a lot of fun. But Goldship can troll you during her main campaign, so that's probably the reason why she's difficult. She gets into mood swings a lot. She trolls you by limiting your training. There are ways around her limiting your training. You can always do the rest day or recreation day, and just just give Goldship the middle finger if you wanted to. But yeah, but she's a lot of fun. Once you understand the requirements you need for Goldship, she's great. Actually, might put Haru actually in easy. She can be pretty difficult with the right support cards though. But she's pretty simple. She's also a sprint runner, sprint and mile runner. She's pretty easy to understand. Just pretty much dump speed into her, and she'll win most races. However, you do need to manage the fan requirements, and her late surger style doesn't really suit a sprint style or a mile style. Kind of. It suits mile better than the sprint, but a lot of people do end up front running with her, and I think I heard a trick that you could just front run with her and she'll just win. I don't know if that's true or not, but you could do that. So yeah, put Haru probably should put it here. Yeah, probably put some vodka. All right, now I'm starting to get to like some stuff like Dire Scarlet. Dire Scarlet's campaign is similar to Vodka's because they're rivals, but I find a lot harder to win with Dire Scarlet. Her unique ability can proc really early in a race if she's close to other characters that are competing with her for the top spot. Her skill activates any point past the halfway point, so this could activate like right in the middle of the race, which is not great. So that's one of the part why pace running with Dire Scarlet is probably a little bit more difficult than if you make her like a late surger, for example. But I think it doesn't really suit her style. I think she prefers front running or pace chasing, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to play. It took me about like 3 or 4 attempts to get through Dire Scarlet's campaign, but once you understand, it's pretty simple. Now we got Air Groove. Air Groove's also a medium difficulty. We got a lot of medium races with Air Groove, so it's pretty simple to understand her style. And you do have to manage her mood. I found she's very moody during my campaign with her. But other than that, she's a very simple horse to understand. And otherwise, you shouldn't have too hard of a campaign with Air Groove. Just it feels like her campaign's kind of like high intensity just because she's a member of the student council and she's like has to juggle all of her work. But of course, if you skip through all the dialogue, you don't actually get that tension, I suppose. But yeah. Other than that, we have Super Creek. Super Creek's actually I'd probably put Super Creek in hard. Actually, hang on 1 second. I'll talk about Super Creek in a second. El Condor Pasa. I might even put El Condor Pasa. Do I move her up to easy? Probably above Air Groove. She's a mile and medium runner that prefers to pace chase, but she has really good. I think she has pretty good speed growth, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I found her campaign to be pretty simple and straightforward. You have to make sure you have the stamina requirement. She does have a couple of like longer medium races, so. But as long as you get her wit down, it's pretty simple to win with El Condor Pasta. No, she's a lot of fun to play. Start to get to some of the other characters that I think is a bit harder. Agnes Tachyon, everyone's favorite mad scientist. I found she was pretty easy to play. You do have to kind of. I found that she gets a little bit moody sometimes, but maybe it was just me. I may have gotten lucky, but I got her first try. Yeah, she's just a lot of fun to play. But the only thing is, you have to give her a lot of speed skills because her special ability gives her endurance, I believe. So I'm talking about Super Creek down here. I guess let's talk about her while I have her down here. Super Creek, you have to manage her condition for the first, was it 6? Was it I think it's from March to about September. I think in Classic Year, where she gets a condition where she has a minimum 5% chance to fail practice, which is not great. That makes it really hard to train Super Creek for that time because you always have to roll the dice on a 5% every single time you try and train her. Basically, if you like gambling, you'll be have fun with Super Crease campaign, but otherwise it's pretty painful, especially because you'll lose the summer camp bonuses. Like if you get like a 5% fail chance and then you fail summer camp training, it always feels bad. She also has long races too, so she's a long distance runner that has difficulty training, that has difficulties with, you know, difficulties just getting up to speed because you got double A points in stamina. She's pretty hard to play. Great card though. She has a great support card if you can get her. I just finished my Measure Orion campaign. I actually didn't think I would be able to do it, but Measure Orion is pretty good. Lots of power and guts. Makes her pretty well suited for long distance running, which is what you'll be doing with her. I actually don't think I ever got her special to proc. I could be wrong. I actually skipped most of the races because I was like, because my campaign made me so nervous that I was gonna have enough speed to beat it. But I gave her up a whole bunch of wit and with some really good skills, and I powered my way through. I think I only lost the first 2 races and then I won every single one after that. So at least I found her campaign to be pretty simple, but I think you get bogged down pretty easy if you don't have enough stamina. Winning ticket. This is one character I haven't won with yet, but I think that's mostly a skill issue. She has a late surger style. I think she's really only good with late surger and medium. You have to give her sparks to make her good. Actually, yeah, for that, actually we put her down here. If you want to actually have a really good winning ticket campaign, you need to give her sparks for long distance running, and I believe you probably want to be flexible with the pace chaser style. Always winning tickets pretty difficult to play because you're stuck in one particular type of style. And if you don't know how to play that style, then that's going to be an issue for you. Nice nature. I actually got first try. Nice nature. Expect to see a lot of people play nice nature once she gets her potential up, and she's going to be a menace in PvP. I already kind of use her like that, just because she gets so many debuff skills. But she has a pretty good special ability. Whenever she gets third place, when she gets 4th to 3rd place, she gets the speed boost. It's a pretty good ability. I actually used it quite a bit in order to win races that I don't think I would have won otherwise. She's really good on the final stretch, although she can proc this ability pretty early, and then it will, it doesn't really matter if she procs it really early. So that way it can mess you up. This is more like, definitely it doesn't work as well in PvP. Because you'll want it works really well in story mode though. So if you want to play story mode, which is what this tier list is about, nice nature I think is pretty simple for a medium difficulty character. Machigane Fukitaru. She's also the specializes in medium and long distance running. I think that's most of my list actually. Is medium and long distance runners are the ones in medium. Just because you have to have the stamina, and then sometimes you might lack speed at certain points, and then you also might have at least a little bit of guts in there. So you have to train them in stats that you don't usually train them in. And plus, Machikari Fukitaru also has different campaign requirements. It's all luck based, or sometimes you might just roll like a really hard race on her campaign and it sucks. But or you can roll something really easy. Like I remember, her second required goal. It's like a G3 race, and it was really simple. But sometimes you might roll like a really difficult race, and you have a problem. So leave things up to the gods with the Machikari Fukitaru. And the last 2 is King Halo and Maino Top Gun. Probably the hardest Umamusume to play for sure. I'll put Maino Top Gun probably a little bit. I'm gonna put Maino Top Gun here. Then King Halo is definitely gonna be the hardest. Maino Top Gun, the way she wants to run is she has a medium and long distance runner that prefers front running, but it really does not suit medium and long distance running. Like you really don't want to do that unless you have maxed out limit break stamina cards or guts cards or whatever. It's extremely difficult to be able to play my own Top Gun as a front runner with the medium and long distances. I tried that for one campaign and completely failed it. I think I placed first only maybe 2 times, and then I was just struggling the entire way. Redid her campaign, and I just made her pace chaser like once we got to the long distance races, and I managed to win the campaign. So definitely you have to follow very strict requirements with my own Top Gun, or just make her a pace chaser. Basically, she's only really make her a front runner at medium and long distances if you have the stamina cards for it. They have to be like max limit break or something like that. At least like high limit break. And everyone's probably least favorite campaign is King Halo's, because she is she prefers sprinting. Like, she's best at sprinting, but all of her races are like medium distance, or like I think she even has a long distance race in there. And it's just, if you don't have the stamina for it, and if you don't read what her campaign is before you start, and you just try and like play her like Bakshino and just put speed into her because you're expecting sprint races, you're just gonna get blindsided by all of the medium races. So she's a character that you have to look out for the campaign for, and just look at what is coming up. And I feel like her campaign is also very RNG dependent, because you need the stamina in order to win, but then if you want to use her later, like say in PvP, you also still need the speed, because you're probably going to make her a sprinter in your PvP, because there's not a lot of sprint characters unless you got lucky. Like say you got lucky with 3-star sprinters like Taiki Shuttle or Silent Suzuka, you're probably going to be running King Halo on your sprint team in PvP, and that's what you have to do. But King Halo's campaign is easily the hardest one of the bunch. But yeah, that's I guess that's a really quick Chillus video. I can't believe I talked for 17 minutes already. But yeah, guys, thanks for joining me for this, and hopefully this helps you decide which character you should play as next. I've covered a lot of the 1 and 2-star characters. Like I said, except for Grass Wonder, after 100 pulls, never got her yet. So hopefully at some point in the future I'll be able to get her. And if you got some of these other characters down here in the not played section, I think there's all the 3-star characters. Hope you guys have fun with them. I haven't been able to have fun with them. But I guess I got 3, so I guess it's not too bad. Anyway guys, have a good one, and I'll catch you all next time.